Broncos on the brink. Will Denver make a game-changing trade for George Pickens? The Denver Broncos are at a crossroads. After a flurry of strategic moves to address glaring weaknesses, head coach Sean Payton and his staff have pieced together a team that could be on the verge of something special. But one question looms large. Will they take one final bold step to secure a true difference-maker on offense? Enter George Pickens. The 24-year-old wide receiver, a former second-round pick by the Pittsburgh Steelers, finds himself at the center of swirling trade rumors. With the Steelers making a massive $30 million commitment to DK Metcalf after acquiring him from the Seahawks, the future of Pickens in Pittsburgh has suddenly been cast into doubt. And now, all eyes are on the Broncos. A silent offseason. Too silent? Denver has been curiously quiet when it comes to securing offensive weapons this offseason. Their biggest splash? Tight end Evan Engram. But is that enough to elevate an offense still searching for consistency? Pro Football Focus's Mason Cameron suggests that the lack of aggressive free agent moves could signal a calculated approach. One that hinges on a high-impact trade rather than an unpredictable draft selection. That's where Pickens comes in. The trade proposal that could change everything. A proposal gaining traction in NFL circles sees the Broncos sending a 2025 third-round pick, number 85 overall, to Pittsburgh in exchange for Pickens. But will that be enough? The Steelers, keenly aware of Pickens' value, could push for a second-round pick, number 51 overall. That price tag might force Denver to reconsider its draft strategy, perhaps even trading down from their current number 20 spot in the first round to accumulate more assets. But is Pickens worth the gamble? The Sutton Factor, a looming decision. Trade for Pickens wouldn't happen in a vacuum. It would have massive implications for the Broncos' current star receiver, Courtland Sutton. The veteran wideout turns 30 in October and is playing on an expiring contract. Could Pickens be Denver's insurance policy? A younger, more explosive option for the future? Mason Cameron makes an intriguing case, pointing out that both receivers share a similar profile. However, there's a crucial difference. Pickens excels at beating single coverage, ranking in the 74th percentile over the past 3 seasons. Sutton, by contrast, sits at the 47th percentile in that category. Could this statistical gap push the Broncos to make the move? What's next for Denver? General Manager George Payton and head coach Sean Payton have been non-committal when asked about Sutton's future. At the NFL Combine, Payton acknowledged Sutton's strong season, but stopped short of confirming his long-term role in Denver. "We felt like he had a real good season. He's important to what we're doing," Payton said. "So all of that will happen in time, and I don't think now's the time." Payton echoed the sentiment. "Courtland's one of our guys, team captain. We want him here. We'll have those discussions at the right time." But what if the right time is now? The Sean Payton wildcard. There's one more twist in this story. Payton's growing confidence in Denver's young wide receivers. He recently name-dropped Devon Vale, Troy Franklin, and Marvin Mims as key pieces in the Broncos' offensive puzzle. If Payton truly believes in his young core, does that mean Denver will pass on Pickens? Or is this just a smokescreen to negotiate a lower trade price? At just 24, Pickens fits the Broncos' vision of building for sustained success. But does he fit their immediate needs? And will Denver be willing to pay the price to bring him in? One thing is certain. The clock is ticking, and every decision from here on out could define the Broncos' future. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over.